Come this way, and all will be revealed. Let me get this straight. It's been 24 episodes, and we're only just now explaining the plot. Does J.J. Abrams write this show or something? We've uncovered rare artifacts that depict the earliest game played in Egypt. Behold, the origin of duel monsters. Oh my god, a giant rock! That's right, a giant rock. I can't believe what I'm seeing. A giant rock! It's a rock and it's giant. Yes, and that's not all. Come over here and prepare to witness something incredible. Okay, but it's gonna be tough to beat that giant rock. What you're about to see will change your life forever. Oh my god, another giant rock!
I honestly don't know why. Every time I hear the intro now, I just keep hearing that percussion the percussion in the background, and it just feels like the guy is trying to give 110%, but just in the hardest way. Like he's playing the drums much harder than he really should. Like he's giving it all way too quickly, and he's not waiting till like near the end of the song where you really have to throw it. Just like
for nothing.
Just throwing all the drums out right there. All right. Anyway, hello everybody. Welcome to the Brony Show, episode 462. I am your host, as always, here to bring you another week of the Brony community. I am Circuit Main with a cup of tea. Of course, I am not by myself. No, this cup of tea is slowly burning my finger, so I'm going to put that down before it starts to hurt. And let's introduce our panelists. We have Deathlight Productions.
Hi.
DM21.
Another giant rock. What is this with getting rocks for Halloween?
Well, Charlie Brown liked rocks for Halloween. That's all they got for...
No, he didn't. He kept on getting them.
Yeah, exactly. He liked them. All right. And we also have Textalion.
Washing machine repair bill.
We have Toakoi.
Hi, I'm trying to get into trains with Cole.
And, of course, we also have VTuber extraordinaire, straight from the Otaku Ascended, probably recovering from a little bit of scary ghost hunting, Suki-sama.
Oh, sorry. I found something I had to start watching online. Apparently, this was the 15th anniversary of the Ultimate Showdown.
Oh yeah, I heard about. Yeah, I heard.
I saw that beforehand. Like I saw the whole collab thing, and it was.
That's literally what I'm watching. That's literally what I'm watching right now.
Yeah, that's exact. Yeah. It's not the craziest thing I saw online recently. No. I actually put this in dank memes here, but since we're talking,
I saw Learn with Pippi.
That's it. Oh god, that creeped me the hell out.
Also, bravo, Adult Swim. You made everyone go. Is this a new show? No, it's just the short for this year.
Of course everybody wants it to be a new show. It's actually interesting. It's entertaining. It's strange. It uses properties, and it also brings a weird... It's like a crossover with a weird villain you would never expect, and in all honesty, it would be glorious, and there's no way in hell they're ever going to make it a show, because unfortunately, that's the problem. An Adult Swim show with a deep, detailed plot that involves many different characters. Yeah, it is never happening. I wish I could.
Because they like to bore their audiences and make them idiots more than educate them or.
No. The reason I'm against that, look at Toonami. That's still technically Adult Swim.
No,
it's not 100% confirmed, Toa, but unless they say otherwise.
It's adult kiddie pool. That's not Adult Swim. No, Adult Swim is where you get all the weird shows that make no sense unless you're high or drunk or both.
It would probably be better than what most stuff they pushed on Cartoon Network or on Adult Swim these days.
Oh God, no! It would be amazing.
It's not that bad anymore. It's gotten better.
I don't know, dude. I mean, when I was at the, we're getting off track here, but I'm gonna do this real quickly. I mean, no, actually, that was Nickelodeon. So, you know what? Never mind. Well, let's move on. Let's see. I like the Adult Swim's animated offerings better than the live action. Everybody likes their animated stuff better than the live action. The live action is weird. Well,
Netflix can't seem to get it right.
actually, no. Let's leave Netflix alone. I really like their Inside Job animation series that they recently came out with.
No, that one is pretty good. It's just that I meant their live action adaptations of anime. I meant.
I'm not gonna touch that with a 10-foot pole.
By the way, some of that stuff's actually from Japan, just dubbed.
And still,
Not,
10-foot.
not saying that.
No, I was talking about the live action remakes, Toa, not the actual anime.
Do we? Hold on, we're getting way off track here. Let's go. Let's just jump into what we normally do here.
I was about to say, you guys got on an amazing tangent.
I know, right?
And the show hasn't even started yet. New record, I think.
I know. We barely started. But let's go ahead and introduce the topic here. We're gonna bring back an oldie but a very goodie.
This is called Steel Prologue Levels.
Sorry, my brain just snapped there for a second. Where was I? Right. We're going to bring back an oldie but a goodie here on the show today. We're going to be captioning pictures, except this time we're not going to be doing episode 3 of season 1, which is the next one that we have listed, I think. Yeah. No, since the movie recently came out, I decided we're going to have a little fun with that. So I took a bunch of screenshots from the movie, and we're going to try to caption them as best we can in order to make them irreverent, hilarious, and meme-worthy. And of course, that means everybody will have a chance to vote on which meme caption that they like the most. And we will officially make it a meme in our circle, at which point we'll probably bury it in a folder and never talk about it again. But still, at least for 5 seconds, it will have its moment in the sun with us. And that's that's all it needs.
You're still upset about running tab and you forgetting her color scheme, aren't you?
Actually, no, I'm talking about the fact that we've done this multiple times and yet we've never really memed any of those.
It gone for like a week or two, but then it just stopped. So yeah.
I mean, yeah, no, I wasn't doing anything about running tab. We're gonna go ahead and start off, of course, with our warming up of vocal cords on anything outside of a random tangent about animation out there, and also attempts at live action on animation. We are not going to go into that. That's a minefield, and we're all going to get blown up. We're going to instead talk about our daily lives and a little bit of what's going on with the segment that we affectionately call "What's Up, Brony?"
The crystal circuit has appeared.
Yeah, this was an awesome little background image that somebody made for me some time ago, and it's been in our circulation ever since.
Nice.
Yeah, I like it. I do like it. I wish it was a bit higher res though, but I gotta admit, 8 years ago, so I don't think there's much we could do about it at this point. Well, maybe I could try to. So anyway, I plead and prod and poke to all of you. What's up, Bronies?
Not much on my end. Just having a fun time. Some family stuff came up, but I'm not going to air that here out of the simple thing of it's not my place to say.
So just having a good time, having a good time?
Yeah, basically.
Mm.
Yeah.
I don't have much to say what my weekend was. But it did feel like it passed me by quite quickly.
I got that feeling. I really did. But I did have one good thing hit me up earlier this before I started the weekend. In fact, I did mention it on the Let's Play, but I'll go ahead and mention it here. And of course, the funny thing is, because of it, it means absolutely nothing is going to be majorly changing in the near future. But that's kind of a good thing in a weird way. So, Creature made that. Oh, that's awesome. I'm so glad. I didn't realize it. Thank you, Creature. Again, he really makes some awesome stuff. Where was I? Yeah, sorry, I just went on a tangent there. So, yes, I got at my job, I was recently given the position of permanent flex worker. Kind of makes me sound like I am actually going to be doing some sort of yoga in the middle of work.
Flex those
Is it
gains.
kind of like work your own hours? Is that what? I'm trying to
Actually,
remember
oddly enough, it kind of does, but at the same time, we
Yeah.
really can't.
so you still got to get the hours in, but you can kind of choose a little bit more when you work the hours, I believe.
That's supposed to be the case, in all honesty, but in my case, no. It actually confers upon me another thing, which saves me from a lot of headache here in the near future. I am now considered a permanent teleworker, and I never have to go into the office again.
Ooh.
A whole new world.
No, that's the same damn world, and I'm happy to
The
stay
same
here at my
damn
house.
world where I am content.
Saving on gas.
I sit on my couch, my laptop's around, and watch 6 hours of YouTube and 3 of Crunchyroll. I can finally catch up on One Piece. Okay.
And Guardians
Oh,
Life
no.
was a trash fire.
And then I can do Detective Conan because I don't respect my time. Oh, okay. But no, I'm actually quite seriously happy because the hours I'm currently working, I would be getting out of work as rush hour is starting to hit its nasty points.
Yeah.
And since I get off of work 1 hour before the pre-show, I don't know if I would have even been able to attend the pre-show anymore or if it would have been ending up running really late. So, yeah, just the fact that I'm basically been told I'm a permanent teleworker, it means I can finally relax and start to get myself more situated with an office space at home, which unfortunately means I want to get myself more situated with being able to work at home a little more comfortably than I have been. Which, for the last year and a half, I've been working comfortably, just not very comfortably, just kind of slapdashed and kind of stuck with it for 2 years. You know, it's kind of like one of those things where you put it together, you only expect it to last a couple months, and somehow you end up like going for like a year and a half, and you don't know how.
I know exactly what you mean.
Yeah. So yeah, along with getting myself a little more organized and straightened out, I'm also going to try to take advantage of the fact that I'm going to be able to be around home, and I don't have to deal with office politics, office procedures. I could just start setting up my own laptop and actually start doing things on that. So I'm actually working on trying to expand what I do. You know, so yeah, every week I'm going to try adding a little bit more. This week I think I'm going to actually try sketching every single day. Unfortunately, I also used my sketchbook, so now I got to get a new one, which I already have, but I'm gonna have to get it out.
You're living the dream.
I'm living a good dream. Not the dream. No, the dream is never having to work again and being able to have enough money to live comfortably and just be able to pursue hobbies, interests, and goals instead of having to.
Yes, that's the dream.
That's the dream. But I'm living a good position, which right now, let's face it, good position is really good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I didn't do much because my back started hurting enough where I can start doing core workouts again after 4 months of not doing it.
Oh, I honestly feel that. I really do. The same thing happened to me a few months ago, and it's made me scared to do incline presses ever since, though.
Monday and Tuesday hurt. I feel fine now.
That's good. That's good.
Oh, those first 2 days were rough, though. And I am 5 pounds away from 200, so I'm getting my goal.
There you go. There you go. Everybody's getting goals out there. Everybody get goals. Not going to sing further. All right.
I'm kind of happy with my body, mainly because the only real round area is my gut. But I ride a bike 5 miles to work 4 days out of the week, so I'm fine.
So I just really changed up my eating habits more than anything. I've been eating a lot less and choosing a lot healthier choices, and I went from like 10 pounds to my weight goal to like 5 within like 2 weeks. So I was like, okay, yep, that's the issue.
I can't promise healthier on my part, but I'm working on my portion control, which is rather nice. In fact, I made a reasonably sized calzone for dinner today, and then I ate an empanada.
Yeah. It's kind of crazy. Like you find out the actual portion sizes, you're like, "Excuse me."
It's like, holy shit!
No,
what did
that's
McDonald?
a snack.
What did
No.
that damn clown do to me?
Yeah, exactly.
You guys know what I'm talking about. You guys.
First off, we actually have the calories listed and going, hey, don't eat that big breakfast with hotcakes. It will kill any food you got for the rest of the day.
Bullshit. Well, you know what? I will not deny you have the calories listed, but you're not going to stop anybody from ordering 3 of those breakfast platters.
Yeah.
Nope, I normally have someone that orders 2, and I just go, have fun with that.
Ronald McDonald giving kids
Game,
diabetes
set.
since the 1900s.
Game, set,
I mean,
match.
I mean, depending on how much activity you do during the day, the big breakfast platter could still fit.
Oh
in
no,
your
yeah.
calorie intake perfectly, but yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah,
if you're
I've said,
if you're up and walking around, if you're up and walking around and you're doing construction work and you don't sit down except for maybe 10 minutes at a time for 9-10 hours, I could see it being more reasonable.
Yeah, like I work like 9 to 10 hours a day, very physical work, and I'm sitting at 210 just trying to figure out. I'm like, it's how much I'm eating, isn't it?
Yeah,
Sure enough it was.
I sit around most of the day because I mean I'm teleworking, but I'm still on the phones. But again, I'm working on that right now. So the parts and pieces are moving. But
Yeah, I got myself down to like a portion and a half a meal, so pretty reasonable.
Yeah.
Lately, I've only been eating 2 meals a day.
What's wrong with you?
You know what? If it works for him, no worries. You know, as long as it's working for you and it's sustainable. Don't do something unsustainable.
No, I don't do it every day, just mostly.
Okay. Well,
There's your help list today, kids.
Well, what I mean by unsustainable is doing something crazy like, okay, for dinner and for breakfast and lunch, I'm only going to drink a big glass of water and I'm only going to eat the healthiest of foods for dinner. It's like, dude, you may be able to do that for 3-4 months, but you got to do that for the rest of your life. And there is well, I don't know about dying, but you're going to crash. You're going to crash hard. You're going to be
miserable.
You're gonna be at Uncle Joe's cram your face Chinese cuisine all you can eat buffet at one point, and we all know it.
The cravings will overtake you eventually, and you'll eat the first fatty thing that you don't even like it that much.
And you'll eat a ton of it too.
Also, here's someone that actually has to eat McDonald's, not because he wants to, but because it's either that or walk over to Walmart and spend time that I could just be sitting on my butt. I always try and keep it under 1,000 calories just so I can work it off while I unload a truck.
Yeah, you're reasonable. I mean, your reasons are reasonable enough. 1,000 calories in unloading a truck, that's heavy work. Makes sense.
That's also, in addition, that's the only food I eat that day until I get home.
Actually, Sonic, Naruto did end. It's Boruto that's unfortunately decided to carry the torch.
Yeah.
And he set the whole franchise on fire. No, I'm kidding. I don't know. I haven't watched Boruto. I can't say anything.
I dropped off around Shogun.
Bad. People are just being like, "That's a bad day. Naruto was the big thing."
Of course, now we have to have a Death Note background at the same time. Why the hell?
We are edgy. We know what we mean.
I will be the world.
No, Toa. Back in my day, Naruto had a simple plot.
Oh God!
Yeah, I dropped off around Shogun.
Remember when the whole plot of Naruto was just, hey, here's a plucky young boy that just wants to rise up through the ranks of being a ninja.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was like
in my day, Naruto was have backflashes.
Now we have basically the reincarnation of one of 2 people that created all ninjutsu, and we got moon people coming down to try to take over their lands. It's like, what the hell are you doing, guys? Did you jump the shark? Did you jump the shark?
When did we become Ninja Ball Z?
Yes.
I watched at one point somebody decided to cut out all the flashbacks in an episode. It was only 5 minutes long.
Oh yeah, oh god, the flashbacks.
Okay. Some of that was done because the manga and filler.
No,
Okay,
no.
actually, well, real quick. Okay, I'm gonna do one tangent, and then I swear to God, I'm telling you to get back on track.
Agreed. We'll get right
but
to
what
that. We'll
did-
do that.
Yeah, but did anybody see that Matt Pat did film theory on the 5 minutes from DBZ?
Oh
No, I didn't.
But I've heard of
It
it.
actually justified it.
Oh yeah, when I saw
basically-
the thumbnail.
Yeah, basically
I saw it,
Frieza just fucked up. Is what happened basically.
Yep.
But Frieza underestimated how much the planet could take, so he just basically threw out a random number to try and throw off Goku, which makes sense. It actually makes sense. I can accept that as a possible explanation.
Considering it's
Also-
Frieza we're talking about, yeah, he's a...
It's like you have pride, and then you have pride, and fuck you, I'm powerful.
No,
Yeah,
it's just...
but, yeah.
I
Yeah, but
must
think
gain the Dragon Balls to increase my height.
But I think yeah, it's kind of funny. I think he figured out that the vast majority of those 12 episodes, by the way, yes, it was 12. Was obviously like flashbacks and like other things. Then I think it was like a total of somewhere around an hour to an hour and a half was actual fighting. And that's out of 12 episodes total. So that's like out of 6 hours of time or something like that.
Yeah, that sounds about right. Well, maybe 4.5,
That sounds right.
4.5, 5 hours, but yes, yeah, it sounds about right. Unfortunately. Okay. Anyway, let's go ahead and actually get ourselves back on track. Does anybody else have any other what's up, Brony, before we go on to another tangent, but this time in regards to art? I didn't
we're
think
all
so.
good.
All right.
I'm thinking about bringing up one. I'm like, no, I better not.
What if we no?
Oh, and another thing.
No. Okay. What? Ow! I hurt my throat. What? No.
Stop it, or you gonna kill my parents again.
My parents. Oh.
My parents are dead. Stop it.
My parents are accountants.
I can't-
Don't look up their
I can't
OnlyFans. Sorry.
God dang it! I can't do that voice because I end up going into my smoker voice. You killed my parents.
Yeah, for me.
Great.
He's
Now,
like, you killed my parents. And then my smoker voice is, you killed my parents.
you sound like Bayou Batman.
Okay.
You killed my parents.
Batman, yes.
You killed my parents, Gumbo. No, it's just like Cajun Batman.
Anyways, let's get on to the news.
All right, let's start off here. First, in our ongoing slew of concept art, the
Best
original Sunny's dad was apparently orange.
Oh, much closer to how she looked, so yeah.
Oh no, it makes a lot more sense there, really.
But if we know
Since they
anything
didn't
from
go-
the previous show, color does not matter in genetics.
No, it does not.
Well, it kind of matches a little bit, but at the same time,
Yeah.
not
Matches
quite.
a little bit, but it doesn't. It's not a primary factor, though.
Well, we don't see like major clashes. Like we don't see Oh wait.
Yeah, orange and blue, man.
Orange and blue. Yeah. Okay. Never. You know what? I'm not gonna get into that. We don't know who her mother is. She might have been Rainbow. She might have been Rainbow Coat or something.
Or she
Oh
could have
my.
been a color that mixed with Argyle's color, which made Sunny.
Well,
You know the color chart, that mixing the colors, like when you did.
Yeah. What would you mix with blue in order to make orange though? What could you mix with blue to make orange?
Red.
Well, if you get blue and red, it's just purple. So
Yeah. So it's. I mean, it might explain Sunny's mane, but not the coat.
I do think just for an actual color theory thing, I think it was a good idea to go with blue because he's actually a very calming presence.
Okay, I'm kind of glad they didn't go with the blue medallion thing right down there. Could you imagine having like a turquoise stone Twilight Sparkle symbol? Oh,
Yeah, it'd be very stick out.
yeah. The merch
Yeah.
the merch bronies out there would be having a tizzy fit trying to make one of those for vendor halls.
Oh, you know it.
They probably still will, anyways. Looking at the
Let's see,
concept.
blue and orange are opposite. Okay, here's a wild crackpot theory. Sunny Star Scout was actually an orphan, and she was adopted by Argyle.
oh,
Real quick, why does the image on the right where he's got the glasses on? Why does it look like he's about to tell me the wonders of farm to table restaurants?
When
Oh,
see
God,
that,
I could
I'm
see
just
that.
thinking,
Oh,
this-
100%.
the teacher gesturing his hand. This meme from that anime.
Oh no, no, hold on, dumb joke. Is this a pigeon?
Yeah.
Oh,
I do love, even there, he has like a receding hairline.
Oh.
well, you're not wrong, but still, oh. Alright. Okay,
Here's some
and
sketches of the
really,
forest.
here's the really early sketches of Bridalwood that almost look
Yeah.
like they're backgrounds for a horror game or something.
Yeah, huh? They actually were thinking about them living in the trees, apparently. Like, just like the old house. Just like the old library.
Oh, actually, I would love that. Just like they started living, the unicorn started living in trees, but they didn't know it's because Twilight Sparkle lived in a library who lives in a library hidden in a tree. Twilight Sparkle. Moving on.
Oh, yeah.
But no, yeah, that would have been a nice little hint, nod to the previous lore. But considering they're all living in forests anyway, that's something, I suppose.
They kind of took a lot of inspiration from fantasy elves, I noticed.
Yeah.
Just looking at that. But anyways, yeah.
And now here's the Pegasus concept statues of Zephyr Heights.
Well, do they have like jets for their hair or something? That's crazy.
Could be hair curlers.
Well, they're supposed to be statues, so it's probably more of artistic expression. Plus, it would be. You ever see the statues that have like really fine hair that's all wavy and stuff like that?
Yeah.
It doesn't look good after a while.
Yeah, great. At
It
least all
gets,
this
it
detail.
gets corroded after constant rainfall over hundreds of years.
Actually, no, never mind. This reminds me of something else that's more disturbing. A tree. Anybody else get the reference here? There.
Yeah.
No.
Which, by the way, I recently rewatched that movie. That scene is a lot shorter than I remember it being.
That's generally how it goes.
I think it sticks in your head longer just because
Yeah.
it's that childhood thing. And sorry, chat, I didn't realize I didn't have the chat rooms up. There we go.
It's fine. They got a full view of our stupidity.
Well, that and they got to look at my nice little thumbnails there that I don't even access anymore, but I never get rid of.
Yeah.
But they miss Rainbow Dash playing bongos, so they miss them.
It's okay. They'll get to see it for the next half hour.
Yeah, there you go.
And Spike playing the drums.
It does look really nice though, but at the same time, I can't help but feel like these are the same statues or positions you would see right at the opening of a 1980s movie.
So, I've seen
Pegasus.
so many of that stuff.
Yeah.
I am afraid that the statues suddenly would come to life and start walking menacingly after you.
Oh god,
Weeping
is someone
Angels,
making-
anyone?
Yeah.
Yeah, I was thinking that too, or at least the walking mannequins.
They just have so many positions and all their eyes are closed.
We close our eyes because we're so good
Oh
we can
no,
fly blind.
they're even big. They're big.
I think
Hidden sentinels ready to awaken at a given notice.
Yes.
The one thing
exactly.
that really bugs me about these are the wings, though. I mean, sometimes they look fine on the statues, but other times you're looking at them, it's just like, how do the wings look like that?
I just think that these were like low effort ideas of just looking at the wings and how they're blocked in. They're like, okay, we got a shape of a pony, and we're just gonna do this with the hair and this with the tail, and we'll just put a square in for the wing.
Well, I mean, I kind of get that. I kind of get that, but the triangle positions really well sometimes, so it actually looks like a wing, and other times it just looks
In
hideous.
some of those pictures, the wings kind of look like a portion of a dress.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. But I get it; they're concept, so they're not going to be perfect. But it still just looks really weird. Even
I didn't realize how big they were until they had an actual horse beside them.
horse. Okay.
Hey, look how big they are compared to that little horse. God.
All right. Let's
It's a whole new term to Little Pony.
Well, here's another fun concept. Concept critters.
Oh, they're fluorescent.
They're fluorescent, fluffy. I think one of them's a flower. Actually, some of
I
these look
wonder
like
if we
Pokemon.
sniff one, we could get high off of it.
These are the Crittles of Bridalwood, and one of them looks like a Pokemon, I swear to the gods.
Kind of does, yeah.
Carium.
I'm not gonna lie though, I'm kind of glad they're not in the movie just because it still holds it holds credence to a radical theory I have on the movie, but I'm gonna leave that one alone for now.
Yes, we all like radical theories.
It's a really radical one. The only way that it works is if the critters.
We got the blocky faces again.
We got the blocky weird faces.
One on the swing.
Yeah, great. I just want to see a movie with those faces. That's all I want to see in life right now. Just movie with those faces.
Okay, hold on, no.
Caption pictures. Caption this.
Right here. The kid, unfortunately, the kid looks up to see old.
Kid to the right.
The kid on the swing, bottom right there. He's looking up just to see old Granny Girdle, unfortunately on the balcony without her girdle or anything on.
Oh no!
The look of horror as his innocence is shattered in a matter of seconds.
This I become a man today, boy.
Not a man. No, he becomes traumatized. He doesn't become a man.
On this day, he found out his kink were geriatric people.
This day, he found out his kink wasn't geriatric people. And in fact, they repulsed him.
Never again he's seen his grandma in the retirement home.
Never again would he want to see his grandma in the retirement home. All right,
For sex, for life.
Yeah.
I did see what they were going with here. The whole combining of the elements scene. Everybody is happy. And everybody starts to fly and cast magic, and then they realize they don't know how to, and half the town explodes.
Yeah.
No, seriously, that's the
And
one thing I really hope that they actually do with the series. The fact that these unicorns haven't had magic in centuries. Not years, centuries. And not only to that, they probably destroyed every single piece of literature they had on spells. And since they couldn't even mention magic without them going bing bong, they probably have no clue how the magic works anymore. They know they have it. They know the horns are glowy, but they probably have no clue how to actually cast spells anymore. And I hope.
Also, I have a theory. Like when the magic returned, their magic usage was set on easy, but as it starts to normalize, it'll be harder for them to use more complicated and draining spells because after it got it back into balance, they couldn't cast these spells as easily anymore, so they have to like train or read up upon them.
I could see that. Well, read up on what? There wouldn't be any literature anymore. They would literally
you'd be surprised what ruins that they might have neglected or skimmed over.
They might, but I just like the whole idea. If unicorns actually had to go off of a blank slate, so we literally get to see unicorns trying to learn how to use their magic again. I mean, they got like simple things like just basic levitation, like picking up objects, but everything else they actually have to figure out.
Laser beams.
And laser beams, and also and also brain fryers.
Argyle was able to piece all this stuff together and find artifacts that would be destroyed otherwise. So who knows? He might have spell books that Sunny still has.
All I'm saying is
they had that lighthouse is on the bottom of the ocean now.
Yeah.
It is not.
Mostly at the bottom of the ocean. It got destroyed. Come on. Give me something here.
There better be a flying class in one episode, but the person teaching the class has no clue either how to fly.
Oh, this is dark concept right here.
Ooh.
I am the knight.
I am Batman.
I mean, we see the fear poster, but like imagine a young Sunny seeing this. Just like a little young Sunny running around in the alicorn getup that she was wearing.
Yeah.
Oh,
I terrorized the neighborhood.
Heart hooves. Okay.
Alright, and also color keys, which any artist is going to love because this is essentially telling him, okay, here's the colors that we have for these characters, so go nuts.
Kinda, but this is Color King at night, so...
It could still work, but I see your point.
Honestly, it'd be better to get them in the neutral light areas.
And now, of course, we think that we're almost free of concept art, but no, another concept artist joins into Instagram and more pops up. Though, this is really nice looking. Look at this.
That's
I
a
don't use
lot of
Instagram,
detail. Okay.
so I wouldn't know the.
Yeah, this is
How
a
to
whole
share
nother
on that
awesome
site.
right here. I love this.
Oh, this is like back when they were still thinking about putting the horses in the trees.
I think a lot of the concept art we're going to see is just like the early stuff. Except for this, which is the obvious nod to what's going to might be happening in the future.
And
The
magical
Earth
fire
Pony.
burned the
The Earth
burned the
Pony
grasslands.
the Earth Ponies are making nature grow at an alarming rate.
No, the Earth ponies are full of radiation and they're going to kill everyone.
Yeah. Oh, didn't you notice that this is clearly a Fallout ripoff? Come on, guys.
Fallout Secret Origins.
But I do love the early Bridalwood art. This would have been so
Yeah.
awesome to see.
I kind of see why they steered away from it though, because it was very
Fantasy.
elven and
It
very.
kind of. Yeah, it kind of has the elven thing, and plus, they didn't have their magic anymore, so it does seem
Like,
a little weird.
how'd you do this?
Not
Are you
easily.
masters at bending the trees to your will?
Well,
What is this?
we do know Izzy was really good at chopping down trees with her horn, but that's probably as close as they would come.
That might be just an Izzy thing too, though.
Yeah, well, I mean, it's literally taking an ice pick to a tree. This requires carving, which, oh god, the time.
As well as knowing how trees grow and making it bend around it. Yeah.
But of course, the funny thing being that we also are looking at these amazing statues and stuff from the land of Pegasus, so they were able to pull this off. So
Yes, the flying horses.
the flying horses could do this. Yeah. Trees can be grown in weird ways. Yeah, I'm not gonna argue that the trees couldn't be. It's just the hollowing out part that really gives us question.
I've seen pictures of people forming trees into chairs and stuff. I know it's possible. It's just like, wow.
Heck, I've
Doing
seen
that
people.
for a
carpenters
whole
exist.
town, though? Yikes.
So who wants to have an excuse to get put a bunch of smileys on a Discord server?
Always me.
Behold the main 6 concept art for the movie.
Look at that great smiley. That's a great smiley.
Those are great smiley, but down here is where it gets really interesting.
I'm going to kill you all, darling.
But yeah, no, we got you got Rainbow Dash here. You got Twilight Sparkle.
You do realize that some places have actually already took like the emojis that we saw on Pitt's phone and made them actual emojis, right?
Yeah.
Oh, easily. But now we have
Easily.
more. Now we have more that you can easily swipe away. I mean, these would be
Yep.
easy. You just have to get a magic wand, take out the gray, and then just snap them all up. You have 8 different rarity smileys right here. Granted, a couple
Yeah.
of them are about the same, so maybe 3 or 4.
She's giving you the bedroom eyes in 2 of them.
Yeah.
See, what is bedroom? The other one is like, I'm tired. Good night.
Yeah.
Anyways.
But yeah, these are still fun little concept arts of and oh look, here's evil rarity too.
More of the great smileys.
Yeah. We gotta admit these would be so easy to smiley up. It's just hilarious.
Just add a transparent layer and you're going to town.
Yeah, easily going to town.
Fluttershy, your bedroom eye one looks like you're high.
There is a fine line in between bedroom eyes and just being high as hell. Trust me.
Actually, it depends on which one. If you're talking about the second one, yeah, that looks like she's actually hit the reef a little hard. The third one, that's like bedroom eyes with handcuffs.
Yeah. Or it also doubles like, I'm tired. Good night.
That third one does not look like I'm tired. Good night. The second one looks kind of like I'm tired. Good night. That third one is mischievous. That one that's a glinter. Anyway, here's Applejack. Switching the topic really quickly.
Oh, Apple Horse.
Oh, Apple Horse.
You got to love the main 5.
And of course, more of the evil rarity here. These could also make good smileys.
Oh, especially that That like the two most crazed ones are the best.
those ones you can just keep looking at and laughing forever. It's amazing.
Especially the laughing, it's great. Oh.
Yeah.
Her maid becomes messier the more deranged she becomes.
Actually, that's kind of in canon.
You know what? I don't doubt that.
Of course.
Oh, they don't have Pink. Did they have Pinkie Pie higher up?
Nope.
I didn't think I saw Pinkie Pie, but
Looks
then
like they
again-
used Pinky as like a size comparison.
Alright. Well, of course they do have a link to the Tumblr that had all of this, so maybe they just didn't put Pinky in there.
Doesn't hurt to double check.
No. Well, they have Pinkie Pie, but they don't have any Pinkie Pie faces, which is really hilarious. All things considered, you'd think Pinkie Pie would at least have several.
Granted, she was like the most neutral one out of the group, weirdly enough.
Yeah, it's
Which is
the
odd
one-
because we expect to see more from Pinkie Pie.
Well, yeah, there you go. We'll stop off at that because yeah, we got into Pony Life now. We must move on.
Yeah,
Yes.
we're done here.
We're done here. There's no more to see. Here's more critters.
Ooh, night critters.
Yeah, butterflies, fireflies, little glowing flying things. Apparently, Izzy was probably going to walk them through Bridalwood during the night.
Yeah, that's my guess, and I guess they just didn't have time. So
Actually, that would have made a little more sense in a funny way, just sneaking them in while under the cover of darkness.
that would have been so pretty to look at, especially with all these glowing insects everywhere.
I know that there's so. I mean, without how wonderfully animated it is, this would have just made it so magical in another way. It's.
You don't need magic for things to be magical. Shut up.
And of course, more concept art of the of Zephyr Heights and of the castle.
Elevator there? It just definitely looks like the place just to throw you off the cliffside.
This
whatever that
is Zephyr!
No, I had a weird thought. Just holding him off to the side. Pip, hooray! Okay. Sacrifice to our Twitter god. Okay, Twitch god.
Shoot, they know how to glide. Quick, get the gun!
Get the bow and arrow.
So that's funny. They shouldn't be gliding. Okay. And of course,
Put an arrow in the wing.
lot more.
Gravity will take care of the rest.
There's a lot of Bridalwood. It's kind of amazing that they went completely different with all the concept art we're getting of Bridalwood now. Yeah. I guess they really wanted to switch it off of the elvish look that they had going. But wow.
Which, like I said, it makes sense in a way because how often do you like see a forest and go, oh, okay, they're living inside the trees. Look over. Yep, they're living inside the trees. Okay, next.
Well, also you could look at something like Sword and Shield, where they had Galarian, Ponyta, and Rapidash, and be like, I see some inspiration here.
Or we could look at this and laugh our heads off.
Oh yeah, the bobblehead.
Yes. So here, obviously, we're starting off with the concept of bobblehead or like one of those weird pop figure things going on
Bobble
there.
sprout.
Funko.
Yeah. Of course, concept of the little things that we saw throughout the movie: the crown, the fake crown, the book, the carousel,
The
Stupid
hitch
sexy
calendar.
yeah, the sexy bitch. We are
But
sexy.
he was a fireman in one of them. A fireman.
Well, yeah, of course. Gotta
Of
have a
course.
60 fireman in there.
He's got perfect abs, great hair, paid off mortgage.
A paid up mortgage.
Paid off. That's the one thing. That's the one thing you need, guys.
Favorite part, honestly, is just being like, "Hey, how come he's not married?"
Damn it, he's got a paid off mortgage. This guy's the whole total package.
He's got everything figured out.
He's got it all figured out. He's only in his 20s.
You assume that he wants kids.
Oh god, it's my every photo of Titch turns out like a I would laugh so hard. That would be such a How I Met Your Mother reference.
Oh, just
man.
like photo finish that everything she takes pictures of ends up excellent.
Sorry for the yawn there. All right, let's move on.
There's that poor horse.
The poor horse that, oddly enough, the community hasn't even named yet.
The flyer.
How could you...
Up and away.
Up and away.
Well, you know, it's just full of hot air. You just forgot about him.
And of course, it looks at concepts for the closing scenes and stuff.
Yeah.
Some of the awesome figures from Izzy's place.
Is that macaroni picture of Izzy's mother? Because it's like a yellow mane and her coat color.
I don't know what that's supposed to be, and it scares me.
Crazy looking. Those eyes.
Actually, I think it's it might be Izzy's mother, or it might just be a friend. All we know is it's a purple pony with yellow mane and a horn.
And cat eyes.
I'm just gonna leave that one alone, just because crafts, the artistic expression.
She even made it so the eyes move.
Oh, that's the creepiest part. I mean, all the other stuff was interesting, but that was creepy. And
You
here's
could say she made a creepy pasta.
This is it! Oh my god! We have it! It's the slice of pizza! We can see what the toppings were!
No pepperoni, but tomato slices.
Well, I'm not too surprised. I doubt there was going to be meat on this thing.
The
But
most
yeah,
meaty thing there is
I actually
the
expected
mushrooms.
tomato slices.
yeah, tomato slices, mushrooms, olives, and I think that might be a spinach leaf.
Maybe. I've seen people put spinach on their pizzas
Do
before.
horses
It's weird,
like
but
peppers?
I think horses
they
could
do
eat
in this
peppers.
world.
I think they could eat peppers, yeah. I don't see why not. But,
You know, it's like us. It's not very good for them, but they can eat it.
yeah. Well, peppers are good for us, unless they're really hot peppers, maybe. The only reason I don't think it's bay leaf is usually bay leaves are kind of dried and used more for seasonings and not for pizza top basil leaf. Maybe basil. I might go with basil.
Yeah, but basil you can't really eat. You have to take it off. So what's the point?
Well, bay
It's more
leaf.
like you put the basil leaves in the soup, so the soup gets the basil flavor.
Actually, I thought that was bay leaves as well.
Yeah, I thought so too. So it's like only thing that makes sense to me is like spinach.
Yeah, spinach is the only one that makes any kind of sense to me. One of the two leaves are... I think it's the basil leaf. I know I have never heard of anybody actually eating a bay leaf and cooking, to my knowledge.
Maybe it's a basil, man.
Yeah. But in any case...
Someone's dog in the background?
Probably.
Probably. But hey, this means that you can actually make the Whiny Mama's Boy pizza. I actually forgot his name for half a second because I wanted to say Hitch and I know that's not right.
He is whiny though.
He is a whiny Mama's Boy, let's face it.
But at least he's got his mortgage paid off.
He doesn't have it. But he has the world. Okay, moving on. Let's see.
Angry.
Let's see. Punk Pony was later changed to an elderly. Okay. And yeah, it looks like this is when they had a better idea of the Crystal Tea Room, as well as how bored the ponies were, as it were.
We are so bored of living in this magical forest. Please take us anywhere else.
We can't even get a pizza with bay leaf.
We're not bored. We're just all high because there's nothing else to do.
Actually, that'd be hilarious. There's literally they're in the forest because it's just it's surrounded by weed and mushrooms. That's all they.
That's all they do. Yes.
I could see that so well, and it's scary. That's scary.
Oh, hey,
They
Zephyr
live in
Heights.
the forest
in
so
its
they can hide their
entirety.
merchandise pretty easily.
All right,
Zephyr Heights is huge.
Zephyr Heights is surprisingly
Jesus.
huge, which also, oddly enough, contributes to a really cracked theory that I'm working on.
They
Better
took
hope one of
Avengers.
those ain't a volcano.
But it's kind of weird. Zephyr Heights reminds me of what was it? The White City of Gondor?
Yeah, I think that's it.
Kind of reminds me of the White City of Gondor combined with Times Square. Or maybe
busy.
Shibuya. Anyway, moving on. So enjoy Zephyr Heights.
Pegasi, if they really want to, they can 100% take over the world right now.
Actually, getting back on track here. Oh, well, no, they don't. They don't see the point because the unicorns might blow their brains and the earth ponies are dumb as bricks.
Don't try to
Exactly,
attack
that's
us. We
going
have
to
the
be
high
easy to take
ground.
over.
Well, yeah, but who would want to take over an idiot?
Manual workforce, all of that.
Yeah, but you'd still have to care for them. Exactly. You got to think of it this way. You would have to, if you took them over, you would end up having to care for them, feed them, water them, change them. You'd end up watching them 24/7 like a grand babysitter job. I wouldn't want to take over anybody for that.
The dog
Screw
is
that.
joining in on the conversation.
Yeah. What I'm wondering though is you got these houses that are like on the outskirts on little mountains, but these Pegasi can't fly. How the hell are they getting into the main city then?
See, I like to think that all those places that are not actually connected by bridges, they're just abandoned.
That'd be funny. That actually not funny,
Yeah,
but
like
interesting.
we used to be able to fly, but now these buildings are abandoned because we can no longer fly.
Except for that one over there. Our friend decided to walk over there and the bridge collapsed and we hate him.
So to help them,
You just stop right there. Yeah, he walked over there and the bridge collapsed and we hate him. And that's it. He just stopped. He just stopped.
Yeah,
We hate him.
Yeah.
Too risky, Bagley. They probably think it would be too risky.
Maybe. I don't know. There might be something we're missing there. I mean, if they're able to glide, that wouldn't be a problem, per se.
It's more
Yeah,
like
gliding down is easy. Gliding up is a tricky part.
On a good windy day, maybe. I don't know. There might be more going on with that than we know of.
Thing is, you
say,
can't
honey,
control
the
it.
weather, the wind is turning the right direction. I'm gonna go get groceries.
Oh, here's a fun poll. Who are you shipping with Hitch?
Oh!
Izzy.
We got Izzy,
Sprout.
Sunny, Pip, Zip, Sprout himself, and other, or no one.
Himself.
Himself.
Really? Okay, let's go with himself then.
I'm just curious. I want to see. Does it give us a?
Oh, fine.
Oh,
Fine.
yeah.
Hold on, let me get the EQ.
You guys go ahead and vote for yourselves. I can't vote, apparently.
EPM user voting so loud.
No, you can't vote for yourself. You have to vote for himself.
It says your VPN won't allow it.
I won't allow it. Fine. I want to protect myself online, but apparently that means I can't vote.
Show
Well,
the
you could
results.
also-
The
Anyway,
Republicans were right. Okay, I'm not making that joke.
Yeah.
You
Show the
could
results
say-
anyway.
Yeah, you could say.
Technically, there is an all of the above option. It's called other.
Okay, the current listing, 29% is Sunny, 22% no one, Pip in third, Zip in fourth, himself in fifth, Sprout in sixth, Izzy in seventh, and other in eighth.
Wow. You know what? I'm not as surprised about the Sunny part, but just not. They're like, is it either Sunny or broke? We're going Sunny or we're not going at all.
The childhood friend thing is pretty strong with this one.
Unfortunately, it is. All right. Okay, so that is it there. Let's go ahead and that is it for the concept. We actually made it through the concept art. And
It's only an hour.
we're only 15 minutes overtime and we still got some more news stuff. So here we go. Next, we mentioned this already, but we're going to mention it now. Inside Job. Netflix's Netflix's latest cartoons snuck in a rarity.
Well, who's portrayed there?
Pinkie Pie.
Actually can't tell who the other one was. Rarity was obvious, but I don't know who that was. But yeah,
the one on over there is Pinkie Pie because of the pink coat and the.
It could be, but I can tell you what I do know because I actually watched the entire series that is out right now. Yeah, I watched all of Inside Job. So
I've heard it. I've heard it's good, but I just haven't had the time to watch it yet.
oh, it is good, and I don't think I'm spoiling too much in regards to this. I mean, I'm not going to give away what happens, but essentially, an episode they go to a town that's permanently stuck in the 80s. And they're getting rid of a bunch of crap that nobody wants to buy anymore because it's from the 80s and nobody wants it because it's full of bad chemicals and causes problems like the lawn darts. Anybody remember lawn darts?
I remember
Come on.
Lawn Dart.
So yeah,
Sort of.
the whole point is that they're selling stuff that it's bad for the environment, bad for the health, bad for everything, but people in the 80s ate it up. So yeah, that's why the rarity is there.
Also, I see a
If you get
pinky.
impaled, it's your own fault. Let's be
I-
honest here.
No, I literally mean in that image, there's a pinky.
Yeah, that's what I was
No,
talking
yeah,
about.
you see
earlier.
another pony down there. It's the rarity that we're focusing on because the rarity is obvious. The pinky is less obvious.
Yeah, there's surprisingly there's a lot of horses with pink on pink
Yeah.
with blue eyes. So
But yeah, just something fun there for everybody. Next, the Elements of Justice YouTube series has released the 3rd episode. Granted, that we're not going to be able to talk about this on the show because this whole episode is 2.5 hours long.
Oh
it's as
God!
long as we run.
It's longer than we run or trying
This
to run.
series is a long series. You better take time out of your schedule to watch it.
Yeah, this is
Oh, yeah.
this is not something you just watch it while eating breakfast. No, this is something you dedicate. You got a dedicated day now. If you haven't watched it yet, dedicated day or a few hours. Cuddle up with a bucket of popcorn, or maybe put it on the side as you're working on something. But no, this is something you have to put in the time. You got to put in the work, the time, and the effort.
This is a podcast. This is more of a podcast than us or radio play, whichever way you want to slice it.
Right.
Yeah. But it is also well worth it because it's well voice acted. The story is definitely interesting as all out. I mean, who doesn't love a good Ace Attorney story?
Also, the fact that it's so well done beyond, the standard, hey, here's sprites. Hey, here's some animation. No, this looks show accurate.
And now here's
My
an
time is-
here's
Luna and this character
I'm not gonna lie, Luna.
prosecution and defendants.
I'm not gonna lie. This is funny because I think Luna is actually supposed to be the interviewee, but she kind of looks like the angry prosecutor here.
Oh,
To
gee.
murder your family.
Actually, I think.
Oh no! She is the angry prosecutor. Oh my god! Yeah, here.
Your assumption is false. Okay, yep.
My assumption was false, but it's just because there's one little thumbnail that I saw for half a second. It looks like. Dang it! Why? Okay. Oh, damn it! You guys saw for half a second. Sakura is there as the god damn it.
Yeah,
Whatever.
We know.
So yeah, Luna's prosecuting. You know what? That's a good reason to watch it. Luna's a prosecutor. How the hell could you not want to watch it?
Just very entertaining, listening about a bunch of idiots running across the solar system trying not to get themselves killed.
Well, how about this then? Here, of course, the My Little Pony YouTube page keeps throwing out videos in regards to G5. Now, if you wanted to know how the hell you sing these songs, Fit Right In has. Okay, actually, that's the most disturbing thing I saw that. Right
But
here.
the fact that it transitioned from cartoon to her actually singing it.
No.
Oh, Eat Your Young.
Yeah, that's disturbing as hell, isn't it?
Oh, jeez.
Bet you eat your young. Yes,
Yeah!
it's worse. Especially because eat your young is in a rainbow.
That actually made it
this
worse.
not- how is the-
anyone?
How is this not a reaction image on like Twitter already?
I don't
No,
know.
I am
Twitter
impressed.
probably hates this movie.
Oh god, but no, this is the of course Fit Right In song where right at the start they're talking about the rumors and speculation they have for the different races, but oh my god, I did not expect them to actually think the Earth ponies basically ate their young, which is what the
I think
god.
it might have been Pegasi, but hey.
No, they were talking about the Earth ponies.
No, that's what
Well-
Pegasi.
I
No,
just
it was the Earth
remembered
Ponies.
Mr.
It
and
was Earth
Mrs.
Ponies.
Cake had a pound of pumpkin cake and they were a unicorn and a Pegasus. What happened if two Earth Pony parents or two Pegasus parents ended up with an Earth Pony or unicorn babies?
I'm not gonna think about that too much. I'm gonna imagine that they found a way to bleach the gene pool on that one. I'm honestly thinking that they found a way to bleach the gene pool, so I'm leaving that alone. So yeah, everybody. Apparently, Earth ponies. They thought that they eat their young. That's still the disturbing thing. But yeah, if you want to see what the lyrics are and also know what they're singing in order to actually sing along with it, you can have fun with the lyric video that they have. Still, that's the most disturbing. They're young. Oh my god. That's. I saw that last night, and that still disturbs me now. So let's go ahead and talk about a rapper. So, yeah, the reason I'm bringing this one up is apparently they actually uploaded these videos in rapid succession. I don't think we're going to have a chance to get to them anytime soon, so I'm just going to talk about them now. There is a brony out there named Dither who made a bunch of rap songs and recently uploaded a bunch of them onto their site. So, yeah, if you want to have a little fun with some pony raps, there is quite a lot of them. So yeah, check it out, especially if you like rapping. Or you want to critique rapping.
Not really me.
But they also got a ton of other Brony videos here. So yeah, but it's another content creator. It just might be fun. So yeah, check it out. Subscribing. Moving on.
Like and subscribe, and don't forget to ring the bell. Just like.
Yeah. And finally, and this one is combination news, and I'm not considering it spoilers because it kind of showed up at the end of the movie, and nobody really knows what's going to happen. Plus, I mean, Izzy kind of looks like she. Does everybody look like they're looking at Izzy while she's experiencing pop brownies for the first time?
Yeah, and she's like, "Oh man, this is some weird shit." And everyone's like, "Yeah, you're an idiot."
Oh man, is this what your Earth Pony's been smoking? No, no wonder you didn't want to share this shit.
I understand why you built the wall now.
Yeah. Oh god.
Ponies out of our area to keep all the weed to ourselves.
Of course, it says right here, cover is not final, so this might change, which is also adding to the speculation. But we're still going to speculate.
Well, Sunny's
anyway.
hair did change.
That's what they're speculating on. They notice that Sunny's hair does seem to retain the rainbow stripe that happened from the end of the movie. Whether it's actually permanent or they just kind of put it in there for the cover, we don't know. So, yeah, we're not exactly 100% sure. But it also, yeah, she doesn't have the horn and wings either, so those things were definitely temporary. If the hair color was a permanent thing.
Imagine if her hair glow, that little stripe of hair would glow every time she would activate her unicorn or Pegasus powers.
In
Great.
after a traumatic experience, you get a scar. So, okay.
Well, interesting for hair to have a scar like that. So,
Well, you know, it's like getting struck by lightning, except this time she got struck by magic. So, same thing, really.
Is the stream still going okay?
Yeah, it's going fine
It's
from what
picking
I've seen.
on Twitch a little bit on my end.
Yeah, my Twitch is
But I just
paused.
switched to Discord, though.
No, it's fine.
All right, so I'm bringing it up because I'm noticing it's streaming okay, but it's got a really bad connection going in. It's kind of dropping frames a little bit, so I'm wondering something might be going on.
Over on my Twitch, it keeps buffering. So
Yeah, it's buffering for me as well.
That's not good.
over
Then again, I have another stream up and it's not, so it could just be.
I have no other
connection.
streams up except for this.
All right. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and drop the Discord now because we finished with the news. Let's see if that might help with...
yeah, Discord's kind of a internet hog. So
It's a bit of an internet hog, but I've never had the issue before. That's why I'm trying to figure out if we might end up... If we're kind of in a hot water situation. Because that'd be funny as hell.
Well, so if all it fails, people can just go over to YouTube and just
They might still be having an issue with the YouTube as well. But if Fallout
yeah, but at
fails-
least they can make a buffer for themselves, so they're not.
Well, at the
that's
same
super
time, I'm on a VPN right now, so I might just try dropping off of it.
Actually, let me double check. Does your stream? Oh no, your stream doesn't have the rewind function.
Ah,
Nope, he's
Really? That's
not
weird.
special like you.
Oh, that is only available to affiliates, at least, isn't it?
Ah,
Yay.
yeah, and I haven't
Yeah,
affiliated
it's
because I'm
buffering a lot on
paranoid.
Twitch right now.
Well, you haven't.
Yeah.
Well, you haven't affiliated because if you did, you couldn't do this on YouTube at the same time.
Well,
Yep.
there's that too, yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it stopped buffering from me.
It's buffering a lot for
Say that it
me.
just buffers again.
Alright.
Hooray.
Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and pause the stream, just the stream. We're gonna keep the recording going for the moment. Can somebody let the chat room know what is going on? I'm going to try just dropping off of the VPN here and see if that might help with connectivity. Maybe the VPN service went
Or it
weird.
could be Twitch itself having problems at the moment.
It wouldn't be Twitch because it's going to the restream. It would be both. It would be restream having a problem.
Yeah.
Yeah, I just messaged pausing to fix the stream.
Yeah, okay.
Well, Bagley says
it's chugging on YouTube.
Yeah, I'm not surprised it's chugging on YouTube. And OBS is having issues topping the stream. That is not good.
Is it time to start drinking?
Okay, there we go. I think I got it to stop. The stream anyway. Okay, now I'm going to go ahead and disconnect the VPN. There might be a slight Discord hiccup for a bit.
Yeah, the delay on Twitch is shorter than YouTube usually, but
Yeah.
they're both acting up right now. If
Okay.
it wasn't for Discord, I would be not hear you guys consistently.
Alright, let me in with Circuit 71 then. Come on. Jeez. YouTube one crashed. Nope, it did not crash. We just stopped it. Okay. Starting stream up again? Okay, now we're back at green. Okay, I think my VPN just caused a bad hiccup.
Yep, and you're back up on Twitch.
Alright. So, yeah, VPN tries to protect you, but at the same time, they can really do a number when things decide to go south.
And we return to Circuit's bias here at
Bias. I'm
Brony
just stating what was going on and what we were doing. All right, yeah. Go ahead and tell the chat room to refresh if they're not seeing us at the moment, but we should be up. I'm not trying to shadow vote. Okay, I do apologize. Unfortunately, VPN was having some sort of weird server connection issue. I think it was causing everything to start slowing up. So I had to cut it off. And luckily, my theory was right because we can see we're back up and going. And I'm happy for that because if Restream went down, that would make things a lot more difficult. And you would think that I would learn to have a backup plan if things like that did actually happen.
and Damper Pinkie Pie on screen.
I know, isn't she so dapper?
Yep. So much pink.
Alright, well, let's go ahead and get into content creation because we have 2 weeks worth of stuff. Well,
Okay.
1.5. We have 1.5 because I wrote a story last week. I didn't
Wait,
get a
let's
chance.
get Cole in here.
Yes, we need coal dust here. Is it? Well, actually, is coal dust and CMC even around? They're completely missing.
Not around. Cole is still in
Train
flat stop.
simulator.
All right, let's try this. Trains, automobiles, dressing up light, right?
Trains,
What?
planes, and automobiles.
No, that's not gonna work. Trains, and more trains. Trains, and more trains. Chugga chugga woo, where are you? Okay, we'll see if that gets him. But for the moment, we're gonna go ahead and go into the challenge of the week and the challenge of last week. The challenge of this week, of course, was light music with the protest challenge of Void. However, last week we had the challenge of Build-A-Beast and the protest challenge of Spoons. I shouldn't have said the protest challenge on both of those because we're waiting to see if they show up. But they are not yet, so I don't know. Alright. So, any case, we're gonna go ahead. We're gonna start off here. We're gonna go to the ones that we missed. Of course, here is Monster Spoon from Toakoi from last week.
I am Spoonatron. Fear my silverware.
It's definitely a weird one. Oh, Coldus!
I actually did do an entire thing of I have spoons. I'm making something out of this. This is what I got.
Oh, glad to see you made it.
Am I too late? Did I catch the submissions or did I miss them?
No, you're
No,
only
we-
just in time.
We just barely started.
All right.
So we are doing a little bit of stuff that we got last week, along with what we got this week.
Yo, that is a nice spoon bot.
All
Thank
right.
you. I literally had a spoon and I copied it several times in different colors to get this.
It works.
It is all done in paint in one layer.
Nice.
All right. Along with that, I actually tried writing in my quote unquote attempt at a scary story with building a beast and spoons. Which well, we'll go ahead and leave Monster Spoon up here while we go ahead and entertain you with said story. Now, does anybody want to read this in the most deep, evil sounding voice they can? Or should we just go ahead and let me run off of it?
Do you really want me to do this?
Dude, can you actually do that for 3 pages?
It's like, do you think you can hold that up for like 3 to 4 pages?
Yeah, I don't think you would want to do that for 3 pages, man.
You might lose your voice.
It's like, I can do this for like 3 or 4 pages, but I'd rather not.
Give me a moment. I'll just have to do a breathing technique of shallow breaths and not try to speed run this sucker.
You know what? We're just gonna read it normally. If you're gonna try to hamburger your voice just for the sake of it, let's not hamburger your voice for the sake of it.
Yeah.
All right, here we go. But I am going to get some of my water here because reading is thirsty work.
It is. It dries out your throat incredibly fast.
All right, so here we have the beast. The clacking of silverware slowly began to fade into the distance. In a nearby bathroom laid a pile of fur and feathers, shivering as a purple beak peeked out from the rim of the porcelain protection. What was that? Where did everyone go? There were so many questions and no answers. Lumi played more than enough games to know what to do next. Being in this house was restricting her movement. She needed to get out in order to fly away and get some distance from here. She slowly slid out of the tub as the silence continued to fill the area. Taking a look around, there didn't seem to be any good places to hide outside of the tub, and nothing to use to her escape. Why am I running out of memory? What the hell was that?
Oh, what?
I don't know.
This is truly horrifying.
Hold on. I think I
Hold
might know
on,
what's going
pause.
on. Give me a quick second. I'm having to do emergency oh shit moments here.
We are experiencing
Almost as
technical
close stream.
difficulties. Please stay seated while we resolve this issue.
Okay. All right, and
Fatal memory exceeded.
all right. Okay, that should help. Where was I? Okay. Let's see. Let's see. So it's gonna do that. Let's see. Taking a look around, there didn't seem to be any good places to hide outside of the tub, and nothing to use to escape. She crept up and put an ear to the door, listening for any sound at all. After another minute of silence, she slowly opened the door and crept into the bedroom. In her rush, Lumi didn't get a good look at the room before. Inside the room was a simple bed with a dresser and a desk. Everything was covered in a light layer of dust, and at least the part of the room that didn't get touched by hoof or claw or spoon. Lumi saw a window and quickly moved over to it, grabbing the handle. She let out a squawk, muffling herself as she pulled her claw away and found it covered in something dark, red, and sticky. Lumi could feel her purple feathers going pale as she tried to hold back the sickness filling her stomach and tried the window again. Jammed. And the glass and frame looked incredibly sturdy, so jumping out wasn't an option. And if she tried to break it down, it might attract it. She slowly went back to the bathroom for a moment, finding a towel that was relatively clean and using it to wipe her claw clean of... She would rather not guess. It looked like her only hope was to get to the entrance and get out right through the front door. She opened the bedroom door and slowly... and looked... Okay, let me rephrase that. She opened the bedroom door slowly and looked down the hallway. She couldn't tell if she missed it before, but now she could see the damage down the hallway. The carpets ripped and shredded, the walls scraped and clawed with gouges in random places, and red streaks and smears all over. She had to close her eyes and hold back the sick feeling for a moment before she slid her way out into the hallway. The floors creaked and groaned lightly with every step. She could see a few doors along the hallway as she slowly crept, and all the doors were broken, either with handles destroyed, hinges broken, and claw marks all over the place. Even if she wanted to try other windows and doors, it looked like there wasn't a way to even try them. She found stairs leading down to the ground floor and started to go down them. As she took a few steps, she saw a little movement and hunched down, hiding in the stair railing. The creature that chased her upstairs was down at the ground floor, scratching at the carpet. How could such a thing even be? One arm was a huge dragon claw. I hate you. I hate you, you stupid website. What is going on there? Another was what looked like a cat paw. The face was bestial looking, but as for what beast it would be, she couldn't place. Like a mixture of a wolf and a bear with sickly gray and black fur and glowing yellow eyes. The back legs were equally odd, one being hooved but large and thick and leathery, and the other reptilian with large claws, digging into the wooden floor. It was big, almost twice her size. The strangest thing was it was covered in spoons. That's what gave her the most pause. Spoons? Stuck to it. All over it. There was no reason or understanding behind it, but spoons everywhere. She wasn't sure why, but since it caused a horrible rattle as it moved, it was a small blessing. Suddenly it stopped and quickly shifted to the left. Lumi felt herself drop even lower, almost pushing deep into the woodwork and holding her breath. Why did that pop up right there? Hoping that she hadn't been caught. Whatever caught its attention, it wasn't her, as it suddenly started running down into what looked like a kitchen. A loud crash and glass shattering sound could be heard. Lumi quickly and quietly sneaked down to the ground floor to what looked like a lounge area. And the front door was just over to the other room. As she slowly crept along the room, hearing the sounds of snarling, cracking, splitting, and spoons and glass tingling nearby, she saw a guitar nearby and picked it up. As she kept walking slowly into the front room, she was just a few feet away and about to finally get out.
Excuse me, miss. Can you help me?
She looked over with a star, seeing a head sitting down on a small table surrounded by red smears. She let out an involuntary scream of shock and surprise. Suddenly, the sounds in the other room stopped, and loud thumping and tingling of spoons were heard as the beast started to barrel towards her. She let another loud scream, and in a moment of panicked inspiration, she swung the guitar like a bat to the head, sitting on the table, smacking it hard, launching it across the room, where it collided with the head of the beast as it lumbered into the room, smacking it hard enough to send them both reeling back into the previous room. Lumi threw the guitar after them, and all pretense of stealth was gone. Quickly, she grabbed at the door. Struggling as the doorknob was also covered in the sticky red fluid, making it difficult to get a grip. Squawking and screaming, and all heard noises coming from the room. She pulled it up hard, throwing the door open, and a loud crunch of wood was heard, freeing the door of its frame. Scrambling outside, she jumped into the air, and wings started to flap, barely coordinated enough to give her lift as she flew away, crying and screaming into the air. Deviant Art.
Noises.
A bookshelf slid open, and two ponies started to climb out from a hidden staircase. It's too bad CMC isn't here. This actually was his part.
Okay, I'm like, I don't see who actually said that.
It tells you a little bit later lower.
Okay.
It's supposed to be like shadows in the dark that you're hearing the voices, but you don't know who the hell is talking.
Hey, I didn't say the secret Stalin cave wasn't a cool idea, but why have a whole house if you're just going to spend all your time in there? I mean, you even have a bed and a kitchen.
Honestly, it wasn't meant to be a full area, but it kind of snowballed. A pink pony with a blue and bright pink mane and mustache came out of the hidden door frame, turning back around.
You could have just have all the... you could have... I hate saying that. You could have all of it up here and not hidden in a secret room.
Well, it just wouldn't be the same. This just hits different.
Well, I suppose you might be right.
A green unicorn came up to stand next to him. Besides, what's the worst that would happen to me being down there all the time?
Well, you do have to clean up here time to time, and your food could go bad.
Maybe I should dust a little more often, but the only thing I have up here is a large jar of raspberry jam.
Still, I think you could cause...
Both ponies suddenly noticed the carnage around the house. As they started to wonder what was going on, they saw a massive beast stumble into the room with a head attached to it.
Stop. Hold. You're not supposed to have... You're not supposed to be automated, Thomas. You should have said automated there.
Autonomous! Dude, it's autonomous. It's perfect.
Ominous.
Just saying it like that hurts.
You're the one. Circa takes a sigh and walked up to it, touching it with its hoof. Suddenly, with his hoofs. Suddenly, a crackle of electricity was heard, and it fell to the ground with a clang of metal spoons. Circuit walked over to the head, looking at it. Explain.
Preparations for Nightmare Night, designing beast costume with autonomous action to allow for control and enhance spooking experience.
Why would you give it claws then?
Claws do not damage metal.
We're flesh, you simple... Okay, and why is it and you here?
House is constantly empty and a perfect place to create bodies.
Circuit could only sit there for a moment, his face contorted in a look of annoyed frustration before he reached out and slapped DeviantArt again because apparently they're having memory issues on Chrome now. Before he reached out his hoof again. Honestly, I only have myself to blame on this. I guess you were right, CMC. Okay, and before I forget, why are you attached to it along with all my spoons?
Unfortunately, wiring made it magnetic.
It's just unfortunate, not unfortunately.
Sorry.
No, that's okay. I don't know what I was expecting. His hoof launched another bolt and the beast fell to pieces along with all the spoons and the head hitting the ground. You have 2 hours to clean this place up before I find a way to use that head up for a bowling ball.
My body is still behind.
CMC, could you please help him. And with that, Circuit walked back into the stairwell and shut the bookcase behind him. The hidden stallion cave now gone and blending in with the scenery easily.
Oh, I get it now.
And CMC picked up the head, covered in jam, and put it back onto the body. No pony aware of a hippogriff, flying away as far as her panicked wings could get her.
By the way, Louie was here. Why did she come here? I have no idea. You should ask Circuit.
I'm going to mute you if you keep ad-libbing. So, yeah,
Oh, a little bit of trauma in between friends, right?
yeah, so that was the story. I couldn't keep it completely bloody and messy, but I thought I'd at least make it atmospheric until the actual problem revealed itself. But, yeah, I'm getting really sick and tired of DeviantArt here, so let's quickly get the rest of this art done. Now,
Firefox Circuit.
here's Void Music. What's up?
Yep, Firefox Circuit or another browser to open up DeviantArt on.
I do. However, the problem is more the fact that I especially have OBS configured to open up Chrome in a good way to allow everything to be seen, but not everything to be seen. But Firefox not so much. But we only have this other thing here with Void Music from Toa.
Well, you did say light music and void, so I decided, hey, void is black, music is white.
And in case, I also took my own artistic interpretation of it with... I actually was just outlining a pony altogether. I didn't even have an idea who I wanted to use. So after I got the general outline done, I posted up an announcement. Hey, first to throw an OC at me, we'll have that OC put on as a pony. And Cole just threw my own OC back at me.
Perfect.
Yes, I did.
So yeah, here I am in the void making light music with a guitar.
Cole,
Nice.
if there's any consequence, I did throw my pony up there that you drew and like this.
But yes,
We got 2 Cole pictures.
of course the joke was if you want to practice an instrument, you have to go into the void room. So you can practice like nobody can hear you because they can't.
Oh, that's a mood, actually.
Big mood.
It is,
I'm
but
not gonna lie, one of the big reasons why I picked up the harmonica was I knew I'd be able to practice it in an empty train station on nights the train was late, so there we go.
yeah. It's a
I'll
big
do
mood,
all
but
that
you gotta
now.
admit, it's really hard to practice an instrument when you know people can hear you. It drives
Yeah,
I
exactly.
live on my own. Da, 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 da.
Nobody can
I
hear me.
practice
I
every
don't
night.
care.
Da, da, da.
Yeah. But yeah, that's what we got there, and I think that is it for all of the entries that we got this week. So, before we go on to the captioning for the 20 minutes we have, that went longer than crashing and everything went longer than expected. Chat room, now's your chance. It is time for a random poll. And of course, you know what random poll means. We're going to take every suggestion you have, put it in a big random poll, and see what comes out. Everybody is allowed one suggestion, whether they're here on the call with me, sitting around in the chat room, however you do it. We will take one, but only one. So make sure you enter wisely. Or stupidly, whatever floats your boat.
Oh, where do we put it? Where?
You could just tell
you
it to me
can
directly,
say-
if not, put it in the chat room.
Strawberry
Alright.
jam.
Space laser, strawberry jam. Strawberry jam.
Orange Tang.
Strawberry jam, orange tang. This is getting really foodie.
Yum.
I figured we were trying not trying to do something other than blood, and I just went with the Ava reference.
No, it goes with it. Orange tang, get it. Oh God, oh God, Eva. Ah. Psychos.
I love how that developed. Like, it's like, oh yeah, orange Tang is delicious. Well, wait a minute. Wait a minute now. It's like it suddenly dawns.
It's descent to madness. Thumbtacks.
We got ketchup.
Ketchup. Alright, so we got a mixture of food and not so
Oh,
food.
this is ketchup.
These
not
look like cheese,
ketchup.
but hot cheese.
Questionable cheese. Got it.
Mhm.
So, oh God, it's basically those cheese singlets that you get from Kraft and stuff. So it's like they call it cheese product, but it's not cheese, and you don't know what the hell it is.
Yeah, it's funny how I used to love that shit as a child, and then now I refuse to acknowledge it exists. If I buy American cheese, it is only from the deli.
Yeah, I'm 100% with you there, and it's actually I get the good American cheese, not the overprocessed ones too.
Yep.
Yeah. So oh god. All right, here we go. Let's randomize, and we got thumbtacks.
Ah,
So next week's challenge for anybody out there who wants to write or draw, and I am going to be doing my best to write and or draw thumbtacks. Do we have a protest initiative challenge though?
I mean, I made that one, so you know what? That's also the protest initiative challenge. The protest is with the... Yeah.
Yep. So the protest initiative challenge, also thumbtacks. So
Basically, it's thumbtacks or thumbtacks. How do ponies have thumbtacks without having thumbs? That's for you to decide.
hoof
given
tacks.
the fact that are we go with pushpin thumbtacks or the rounded edge thumbtacks?
That's
I'm
up
gonna
to you.
leave that up to you.
That is
But
completely up to
Tic
you.
Tacs.
Do you feel like making thumbtack tic tacs? That would probably scratch a law on the way down, but hey, it's your life. You do what you actually don't do that. Definitely don't do that.
Or yeah, don't use Legos.